Well, last night something happened that shook me up more than I expected. It started as one of those perfect evenings. My wife and I were invited by our neighbors to go out on a boat ride on Lake Chelan. Perfect night. The air was warm, the water was calm, the sky was glowing with color, and the sun set over the hills. It was one of those nights that remind you of how lucky that we are to live in a place like this. I'm 77 years old, and I've always had good mobility, and I've had strong balance and a healthy dose of confidence. I swim, I hike, I stay active. I don't think about myself as being an old man, and I never really have. And maybe you can relate to that. I've always believed that if you act old, you'll feel old. So I just don't act it if I can help it. But last night that belief got tested. We docked the boat after dark, and I still had my sunglasses on. I had my phone in my pocket, and as I stepped off the boat, I didn't see a mooring cleat. My foot caught it, and literally in a split second, I was airborne, then underwater. I did a full somersault into the lake. Luckily, I didn't hit my head. I didn't lose my phone, my hat, my shoes, or even my sunglasses. But what I did lose for a few seconds was my sense of confidence, because for the first time, I felt truly helpless in the water. I couldn't get my bearings, my arms felt weak, my swimming skills felt like they belonged to somebody else. It scared me, and it did humble me. For the first time, I felt my age. And that's what this video is really all about. Not the fall, not even the swim, but the realization that at some point, age does catch up to us, even if you spent years outrunning it. It reminded me of something that I've always said: one wrong step can change your life. I've said it to others, and now I'm saying it to myself. This morning I feel different, a little more fragile maybe, a little more aware, but also a little more grateful, because I'm still here to tell the story, and I'm reminded not to take any of this for granted. I'm sharing this video because I know how many of you out there feel the same way. We still push the limits. We still take the boat out after dark. We still believe we're younger than the calendar says. And that's okay. In fact, that's good. But it's also okay to pause once in a while and say, maybe I need to slow down just enough to be safe, not fearful, just smart. So I'll leave you with this. I still believe that you're as young as you act and feel. But for now, I also believe it's okay to admit that when your body sends you a little warning, not as a defeat, but as a reminder, stay active, stay adventurous, stay aware, and thanks for listening. And I hope that you've had a wake-up call like mine. I'd love to hear your story in the comments. Thank you for joining me on Life After 70. Take care. Thank you.